Hi, I am Mahvish Nasser and I welcome you to face recognition tutorials on viewtutorials.bravesites.com. Last time we did coding up to extracting and detecting faces, and our form looked something like this. And now we continue our implementation from there. Now the face recognition system, as we decided earlier, was to be implemented in two parts: the face recognizer and the training set editor or manager, as two separate Windows forms. So I just made a copy of the camera capture.cs and renamed one to TrainingSet and the other to facerecognizer.cs. So both application forms are exactly same for now, because if you remember from the previous tutorials that they both share the same functionality so far coded. What's different is now going to be implemented. Right, here's the further components that I've added to each form for its full functioning. TrainingSet editor has now two group boxes. One is for adding faces and the other is to view the added faces to the database. So we have added a text box and button to add faces, and then we have navigation buttons to view what we've added, and a text box to actually modify the label of the face, then a delete button and an update button. And for the face recognizer, we have a button added to the TS editor that will open the face recognizer form. Now in the face recognition form, the picture box used to show the extracted face will now hold the face from the database that the input face will be recognized as. Then we have train the recognizer button, which is actually going to load all the faces and train the system on them. Then we have an eigenface viewer group box where we can actually view the calculated results in the eigenfaces and everything in the average. This purple button is going to load the training set editor for us. Now let's just debug and see what the final face recognition system is going to look like after we've done all the implementation. So in the training set editor, we have the navigation buttons. We can view next, previous, the last image, the first image, and as you can see, there's a text box showing you the names. You can edit them and update that edited label to the database, or you can add by browsing more images, more faces, and setting a label for the extracted face, and clicking the purple button that is add to training set. It'll be added to the last row, and as you can see, it appears in the training set viewer. So let's just update the name and the label of this face, and there it is, it's updated. So we can also go and delete it if you'd like. Sorry, my cursor is a bit misplaced, but the face has been deleted, as you can see. Now we'll click the load recognizer button, and there we are. So we have the instruction steps. I've written the instruction steps for you in the picture box. So first we click the train the recognizer, and now it's going to load all the images in the faces database one by one, as you can see. So I'm just going to quickly go through all of them in fast clicks. And these are all sorts of the faces from the Yale Faces database that we've added, and still my cursor is not where it's supposed to be. Okay. Right then, so we have a message box saying that the recognizer has trained on this many faces. Okay, so what we're going to do first, before we browse for an image to recognize, let's see the eigenfaces calculated. So when you click, you'll have a message box popping up, and one by one, all the eigenfaces will be shown in this picture box. As you can see, the first ones are rather significant, and as you can see, the latter ones have a lot of noise until by the end you have only noise. That concept we've discussed in PC and everything, and here is our average face, and this cursor is really bothering me right now. Okay, so anyhow, I'm going for a browse an image, and we're going to try a recognition. So we're given first image, and as you can see, the face has been successfully recognized as the correct person. But even as good as Yale Faces database is, as we see one by one all the faces in the in the test set, we will encounter some false recognitions, as there it is. You see, not well recognized, but that's how the algorithm is. It has some glitches, and you can cater it all by being as skillful as possible and making a training set. But that's how it is. Everything has some pros and cons, and so does PC face recognition. So that was for the face recognition system implementation that we're going to do, and by the end of it, our tutorial series on face recognition system using PCA will be done. And thanks for watching.